1. Girlfriend seems to have given up. I am dating a fantastic girl who is amazing to be around and just in general a good person. She started university at the start of this year and has been really discouraged throughout the course because of things like grades, money, and the relationship she has with her parents. The last couple weeks she's been on break and I've been spending a lot of time with her. She has been saying a lot of things. There's no point. Who do I even try? And has been objectively negative about things going on in her life. The relationship between her parents has gotten worse throughout this. She works and trains and then travels to go to college several times a week. Things like the pain she experiences from training and running and work just being a drag, and the fact that she doesn't want to be home are also a factor. She said lately that she's been pushing her family away just so she doesn't have to talk to them. In addition to this, she's also been saying that she just feels like she's been floating these last 6 months. I listen to her whenever she needs me and always try and help her or talk to her, but I'm worried I'm not helping her. Are there any strategies or things I can do to help her during this period of her life? 2. My girlfriend said really rude things about me finishing sex early. Context: me and my girlfriend have been together for roughly a year and 2 months. The relationship at the start was very good. I would say until we moved in together is when stuff went downhill. We would fight constantly, but despite the bad days we looked past them and tried to move on. Flash forward to now. I'm extremely stressed out, more so physically due to working constantly on my feet. Waking up out of sleep due to insomnia from stress. Paying all the bills in our apartment. Our dog, virtually everything. I explained to her roughly 3 times the stress gets to me a lot. She propositioned we have sex because we haven't had sex in roughly 3 days. I decided to have sex with her because I felt it would relieve stress, but I finished rather quickly and was ashamed of myself. In the aftermath of sex, she caught a very bitter attitude and said things such as we were better off not doing it, then continued to say disparaging remarks just because of the fact she was upset. In the morning, I followed my usual morning routine, but this time around, I wanted to take public transportation rather than get a ride from her, and she started crying in the bedroom. 3. My partner said I flirt with all of my friends. Yesterday I was with my partner of 4 years and some friends. I'm affectionate with people and like to compliment them. And I say things like babes and bestie a lot, especially when I'm drunk. So I might say you're totally gorgeous babes to a friend, but I'm not sexual with them. I don't make innuendos. I don't joke about dating them or how they'd make the perfect partner, which is what I'll do when I'm flirting. I've had some PPL do this towards me though. I make it clear that I'm untouchable and talk well about my BF. Like I said, he was there and often is. And we've been together so long that there's trust there. I thought it was clear I was just being fun and campy. After my mate left though, my BF said that I'm flirty with everyone and say that I love people too much. He said he wasn't worried or upset, but that if he acted like that with his friends I'd be mad. I used to be known for making savage jokes at people, but switched it up cause I was hurting them and I want to be more authentic. Now I basically feel like a WHRE and like I'm giving PPL the wrong idea. I'm upset and don't really want to see my friends anymore because of our dynamic. I've also never had a gal pal type friendship growing up and was bullied for being a weird girl. I always wanted one. But now my BF thinks it's too flirty. Do I need to change my behavior? My BF comes above everyone and I don't want him to be hurting, but at the same time I now feel hurt. 4. Fiancé is mad at me because I won't help him fix his car. So my fiancé 23 meters and me 21F have been together 3 years. We started young and dumb but have been through getting cars together, moving together, etc. He's in university while I'm in the workforce full time and I pay for our bills and food. I work the 3rd shift from 6 p. to a.m. and my commute is over an hour one way, so on nights I work I need to sleep very excessively during the day. Monday he called saying his tire exploded and asked me to pick him up from the shop after it got towed. For reference, I had to buy a new car earlier this year after my other one failed me. Fiancé has been driving beater car he got from family, which is fine, but he hasn't been upkeeping it. So I go to shop and first thing he says is I need a loan of $400 or so dollars. This bothered me a bit off the bat because anytime I've loaned him $1,300 or even $50 I've never seen it again. So I said no and that he will have to do it himself as he's working a summer job with his best friend. I may be harsh here, but I also said I'm not in the position to drive him to work at 7:30 a.m. as I don't get to go to sleep till 5 a.m. I figured he could carpool and yesterday that was the case. Saw him last night. Everything is fine. Wakes me up this morning to take him to work. I agreed but said I told you I can't do this every day, so please contact so and so to help you. His friend is basically family, so I didn't think it was a big deal. Also, I'm conflicted on loaning money to him, but mainly my reason for saying no is my brother just bought a house and needed proof of funds for closing, and I loaned him $1,500 knowing that I'll get that back. Other than that, my funds are tied up in our bills. He's very mad at me and saying I'm selfish and treat him poorly. I'm just conflicted here on what I should do.